Ready? Ready? Buckle up.
Round number one. Fast start from Josh Watson off the scratch line. He's in the yellow and black trunks. Greg Hardy in the black and yellow trunks. There's the jab from Hardy on the reset after the explosive start from Watson off the scratch.
You could tell that got his attention right away.
Hardy now on the outside with the jab. Again, Hardy 6'5" to Watson 6 foot. That's from Watson looking for the entry. Hardy on the outside with the hook jab. On the feint. Got a reaction, a big reaction from Watson. Big on the uppercut. Watson swinging back with the left hook.
Both guys' chins have impressed me already, Sean.
40 seconds gone, round number one of this heavyweight bout. Feint from Josh Watson, a long, hard jab from Greg Hardy. Stiff jab on the counter as Watson missed the lead left hook. Hardy's jab is on point. That's a push down. Ruled as such correctly by referee Dan Mergliotta, officially a slip.
Don't throw him that, right? Ready?
And I'd like to see a lot of these feints right here from Greg Hardy. He's really getting a reaction from Watson, which he has to.
The right hand from Hardy. Hardy again with the jab. Watson circling to the outside. Feints definitely working for Hardy. They're drawing big reactions continually from Josh Watson.
He has to, because if he doesn't react, those jabs are getting through very quickly.
That left hook getting through from Josh Watson, now into the clinch.
Right, clean, no strikes, no
Looking to
strikes.
grip up, not easy against Greg Hardy. Drew the immediate separation from Dan Mergliotta. Hardy staying long off the one. There is the one, that long sharpshooter jab. Josh Watson said he would not be intimidated. Lands that left hook, and that is ruled a knockdown by Dan Mergliotta, saying that the ring rope supported the falling Greg Hardy.
And he's right on that, and that's what we talked about. That power of Watson is there. If he hits you, he is going to hurt you.
All right, ready?
Mandatory 8 from Mergliotta to Hardy. That is the end of round one, and presumably that is a 10-8 round number one for Josh Watson.
That's a nasty cut over the eye of Watson right there.
Listen
That
to
could
me.
be fight ending. Let's hope
Greg, you
not.
gotta stop pulling back. Okay, stop pulling back.
Because what a fight we have going on right here, Sean. Right from the very beginning. Look at that. Watson landed a couple good punches right there, and he really got the attention of Hardy right now. Into the round, into the left hand. Boom. All it takes, you hit somebody with that kind of power, they're going down. Great call by the referee. The ropes definitely stopped that knockdown from happening.
The rule the same in bare knuckle fighting as it is in professional boxing. If the referee deems that any of the ring ropes supported the fighter from falling and touching the canvas on a legal strike to a legal target, it should be ruled a knockdown. That's the interpretation, I believe correctly, as you do too, Chris, from Dan Mergliotta. So ruled a knockdown. And no real protest from Greg Hardy. Now we're going to go timeout.
Look at that nasty gas. They're going to stop that thing. No, let it go. Yes.
Big cheer from the sold-out Albuquerque crowd. Round number two.
And my guess, you're going to see a sense of urgency from Watson right there. He knows he's got a bad cut. He might have to finish this right now.
Oh! On the counter right hand. Down goes Greg Hardy, flat on his back. Here comes the 10 count from Mergliotta.
Whoa!
A massive upset, and Josh Watson has scored the victory of his life.
And just like that, he thought he was going to get the fight stopped. I think a lot of people did. Unbelievable. He had that sense of urgency, landed that big punch. Wow! I mean, Hardy looked phenomenal at times, but just, you can't make mistakes like that. Through a hook. Got hit with the left hand, that was it. You cannot take a punch from 282-pound Josh Watson.
Hardy was going down on the left hook, and then the presence of mind, Watson still lands the right hand.
I mean, and, you know, Watson grabbed victory from the jaws of defeat right there with that cut. I'm surprised they didn't stop it. I'm so glad they didn't, because look what happened. You have to know when you got people like this with this kind of power, all it takes is one punch, and they proved it right there.
I just called it an upset. The fight world will call it an upset. Josh Watson will absolutely not call this an upset. Here is Jeff Houston.
Ladies and gentlemen, our Our referee in charge, Big Dan Bergliata, reaches the count of 10 at 19 seconds into round number 2 for your winner by KO, Josh Stay Down Watson.
And Sean, the biggest win of his career right there for Josh Watson. That's going to propel him up in the rankings. People got to beware, because if he hits you, he's going to hurt you at the heavyweight division.